Guys, alright, I'm here with another new video, and as y'all can see in today's video, man, we're gonna be talking about Stephen Curry as he just broke the NBA three-point record, and I am so happy with this video because, as y'all know, I am a Warriors fan, and if you don't know and you just started watching my videos, you just subscribed, I am a hardcore Warriors fan, man, and just seeing Steph do what he did last night in the fashion that he did it, it was crazy because I've been watching Steph for a very long time, and it's just the way that he has revolutionized the game and has done so much for the game of basketball. It's crazy watching him now because, like, you know, back in 2014, Steph wasn't this buff, this big grown man looking guy. You know, he looked like a teenager. He looked like he was like a teenager. He was like 25, and it's just crazy because he really has like grown a lot over time, and he's done so much, made so many accolades now, and it's like Steph is not just that one kid that LeBron used to go, you know, watch, you know, in his high school or college games. Like, that's not what he is anymore. He is on the same level and tier as LeBron. So it's just crazy thinking about what he's done and how he's revolutionized the game. And here today, I just want to talk about like how his legacy is affected by breaking the three-point record. Like, how is Steph Curry's legacy affected? Who is he? When we go back, this is what I want to pinpoint. I want to talk about when we go back in like 5-6 years time, when Steph is retired, probably 7 years maybe when he's retired. When we go back and we look at that, I want to like just look at like what has he done? What will we be able to look at and say this is why he's a top 10 player of all time? This is why he's better than Magic Johnson. This is why he's better than Kobe Bryant. Like, because people always say he's gonna get up there, which I do believe he will. I believe he is a killer. He's a better offensive player than Kobe Bryant. You know, defenses, you know, the championships have to come down the line, more MVPs, but it could happen. So if we're gonna talk about this and we're gonna put him on the same pedestal, what does he have under his belt of fame that can do some good for him in these conversations and these arguments? So we're gonna talk about all that right now, man. Before we get into it, I just want to say make sure you go follow my Instagram at 𝓣𝓪𝓬𝓲𝓪. Link in the description. Go follow me over there. Make sure you consider subscribing. It's completely free. You can always change your mind later. I'm dropping NBA content every day. I am like literally trying to do it every single day. I haven't missed an upload in about a week, so consider subscribing. Like I said, it's completely free. You can always change your mind later. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. If we're talking about Steph's legacy, immediately you think of him being the greatest shooter of all time. People, you know, you rarely see anybody trying to argue the fact that he's the greatest shooter of all time. And people that do try to argue it are just dumb bozos that are LeBron fans. Those are the only people that'll say that Steph isn't a real great shooter. Like, he is. Those are the only people that'll say that he isn't the greatest shooter of all time. So, I mean, the shooting it's the way that he shoots. You look at his first three he made of all time versus now. I know he was bad at shooting back in high school, and his form was kind of messed up. But I mean, that looks like it takes some skill. And the way he's revolutionized the game of basketball when it comes down to shooting is amazing. You think about his accolades that, you know, I want to be able to go back and look at this video and be like, this is why we can argue Steph Curry. He is a MVP caliber player, 2 times unanimous. He's gonna get it again this season. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be unanimous again. It's not gonna be unanimous, but he's gonna get MVP again this season. I believe the Warriors will win the championship this season. And I want to put this out there because I'm a Warriors fan. That I do not care about Klay coming back. I blatantly don't care. I believe the Warriors can win the championship as long as Wiseman comes back. Because I'm so excited to see Wiseman. So I mean, when Wiseman come back, forget Klay, bro. I want to see Klay, but forget him on a basketball standpoint, bro. Give me Wiseman, and we'll be set. It's just, if he does get that chip and he has 4 chips and 3 MVPs, does that give him 2 scoring titles as well? Does that give him is he better than Kobe? Is he better than Shaq? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's too early to say. But if Steph gets 5 rings and 3 MVPs and 3 scoring titles, and he does that, if he does that, if he gets 2 Finals MVPs, like, Steph would be in the conversation with Kobe. He would be, you know, per se in the conversation with Shaq. At least, at the minimum, he would have to be in the conversation, right? There's no way we're not gonna say he can't be in the conversation. His legacy is bigger than basketball. He's changed sports. Like he hasn't just changed basketball. People always say he changed the game of basketball. He's changed sports as a whole. He is the golden boy. Like Steph Curry is that guy. So when we think about his legacy being affected by this in particular instance of him breaking the record, it's a little bit bigger than him just being better than Shaq and Kobe or being put in that argument. It's like his legacy is up there with Jordan. He may not be the player or the caliber. Like he may not be as good as Larry Bird or good as Jordan. But when it's all said and done, which I do believe Shaq is better than Larry Bird. When it's all said and done, he has had. This is what I want to say. When it's all said and done, in 20-year time, people are gonna remember Steph more than they remember Bron. Mark my words. When it's all said and done in 20 years' time, people are gonna remember Steph more than they remember LeBron. Nobody's gonna forget LeBron. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, in general, when we talk about some of the greatest players of all time, when you listen to greatest of all time, people are gonna say, they're gonna say Jordan, they're gonna say Steph. They're not gonna say Jordan, they're gonna say LeBron, they're gonna say Jordan, they're gonna be like, yeah, Jordan, Steph. It's gonna be just some part of the brain because Steph has done more for the game than LeBron has. And it's just a fact. LeBron is great and all, but Steph has done more for the game, and if you can't admit that, I can't argue with you. But look, that's where we're gonna end it off, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I was gonna drop a video last night. I'm a little late to the party, but I mean, I slept good last night knowing I'm a Warriors fan, and Curry broke the record against the Knicks, and you've seen everybody in the crowd: Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Dell Curry, Sonya Curry, his old coaches, his college coach, the person that drafts Steph was sitting right beside him. I mean, it's just like you see like what he's done and how much it really is inspirational, man. It really is. You know, look at Curry, man. It's so inspirational it is. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace out.